Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Liner towards second, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Boy, that's a really good at-bat right there to start this ball game. Fouling off a couple of tough pitches, and then he gets the one he likes. And now they're in business here right away in this game.
Stepping in now, Derek Lawrence, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and they get them both. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Miguel Acosta will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. To his right, Shipman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Kevin Majum will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, what's real special about his fastball is the late movement. Has a lot of running action and will really eat up the hitters.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Tennessee defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Alan Wayne comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Steve, what's the key to starting out 1-0 here at home for them?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Jesse Pitts will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he lays off for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Tennessee defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jeremy Pitts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Avi Ferks will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, one thing we're not going to see today, errors. This team has the fewest errors in all of baseball. They're athletic, they move around, and they can catch the ball.
Fernando Chavis will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
When you talk about players here in Double-A with good bat speed, take a look at this swing. That'll get your attention.
Into the box, John Clark, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
And down in the count 0-2, you have to figure something like this is coming. It came with 2 straight fastballs to start the at-bat, and then they finish him off here with that big old bender.
Standing in now, Sam Cairo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Full count, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. John Pitts strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Center fielder, John Pitts.
Smoke, and this is off the second base bag. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
In now, Sean Albrecht, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. First is right there, and a rather easy first out.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chuck Shipman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. Popped high in the air. McDougal is there for it. 2 gone.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with 1 out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
Into the box now, David Molina. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Clark is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Matt McDougal is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
First baseman, Matt McDougal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Into the box, Henry Heath, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. His average sits at .296 entering play. No home runs just yet, and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, it's just the 3rd inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Standing in now, Jose Melendez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Derek Lawrence, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner or this guy will bury you.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Smokies lead it 1-0. David Kida will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there, strike 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, John Crowder. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Wayne.
Alan Wayne digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
In now, Jesse Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. McDougal takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 3 full, all tied at 1-1. Miguel Acosta is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Left fielder, Miguel Acosta.
This will dig in. Fernando. Jeremy Pitts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chavis going back, still going back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive. But there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw, so that'll be scored an infield single.
Standing in now, Sean Albrecht, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chavis will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping in, Chuck Shipman will swing it from the left side right here.
Shipman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McDougal is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. John Clark heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
John Clark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 2-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's rare to see a double-A guy with a slider this good. I mean, that thing is legit. That pitch alone, that might be enough to get him to the show one of these days.
Stepping in now, Sam Cairo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Into the box now, Matt McDougall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. David Molina comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, David Molina.
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here it comes on 1-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
David Hida stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And that last home run was well over 400 feet. So if you're going to try to get him out this time, I suggest you throw a different pitch.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced. So that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, you can see this pitch is on the outside part of the plate, and it almost looked like a situation where he couldn't decide whether to catch it normally or maybe try to backhand this thing. And it kicks right off the end of his glove, and you can see it gets away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Three and two now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's just a nasty slider here. It's way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
In now, John Crowder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Grounded to first. McDougal has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Alan Wayne will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Men on third with 2 down. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
2 outs here with a runner at third. It's sharply toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Henry Heath will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And, you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Jose Melendez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Miguel Acosta is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jesse Pitts will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Jesse Pitts.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Jeremy Pitts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acosta has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, John Pitts.
John Pitts will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Acosta on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Sean Albrecht, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Stepping in now, Chuck Shipman, as this is swung on and chopped over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Avi Fertz will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Full count. Here it comes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box now, Fernando Chavis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Crowder. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, John Clark.
John Clark ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
To short, hit hard. Wayne over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Montgomery's out in front here. 3-1. Elvis Ruiz will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Elvis Ruiz.
David Molina will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
David Hida is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4.
The batter, second baseman, John
Crowder will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
There goes the runner. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Now batting, shortstop.
Alan Wayne will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Jesse Pitts will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
Well, this turns out to be a great play behind the plate. You can see this pitch is nowhere close to where they wanted it. And I think there was some hesitation down there at third as to whether he wanted to try and risk it. In the end, that's a great recovery to get back and tag his man out.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. In to score is the runner from third. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Rich Carroll will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Into the box, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 3 errors in the inning, and a runner left. Leading off the inning, Sam Cairo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Matt McDougal stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And if I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Henry Heath will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kida is there, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Biscuits lead it 5-1. John Pitts digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ball game, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Swinging a soft liner. And he's retired here, 1 away.
now batting, first baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sean Albrecht, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Hit hard to short. Lawrence ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 5, Chuck Shipman.
Chuck Shipman stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
In now, David Molina, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. And from the seat of his pants, he gets the force at second. What a play to retire the side. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Back with more on Vince Law. Well, come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Number 36.
Jose Melendez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop,
Derek Lawrence will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Miguel Acosta makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Albrecht is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.